Family, you got promoted and now you are drowning in numbers. Dashboards, scorecards with 20 plus rows, metrics flying at you from every direction. You're busy measuring everything, but you can't say in one sentence whether you're actually winning. When your manager asks you, how's it going? You fumble. I've sat in that exact seat. 20 plus years leading teams, including a string of mergers involved, where I had to prove my value all over again every single time. I learned this lesson the hard way from a man who stopped me cold with one question. By the end of this episode, you'll have a dead simple filter to know whether you're actually delivering and to tell that story to anyone who asks without burying them or yourself in data. Three things we're going to go through today. One, the one acronym that tells you if you're actually doing the job. Two, how to tell that story to the right person in the right way. And then three, how to stop drowning in numbers. So let's jump right into it. So after one of the many mergers I've had the opportunity to go through, someone I respected set me up with a new potential mentor. I set up the meeting and I walked in proud. I had my deck in my hand. I love my decks. I had my dashboard. I had my cover page. I had a polished story, and I slid a copy of it across the table to him and began to open the page. And he said, hold on one second. Let me ask you something. Sure. Are you out of bus? I had no idea what that meant. It simply means on time, on budget, on scope. And he explained that to me, and he asked questions. Did you deliver what you said you would for what it cost? I couldn't answer him that day. I couldn't answer him that week, if I'm honest. And so the lesson here is before you have any fancy storytelling, there's a much simpler gut check. And so let's do each part of that acronym. On time, did you deliver it when you said you promised to? Simple answer, yes or no. On budget, did it cost what you said it would? And or did you reach the revenue you said you would? And then on scope, did you deliver exactly what you committed to, no less, and no more? You have to watch out for things sneaking in that no one else agreed to. It sounds basic, but that is the point. It is basic. Most new leaders skip and jump right into making things look good. Here's what I want you to do. Write down for your team specifically what on time means, what on budget means, and what on scope means. Boil each one down to a single number that you can point to. On time, on budget, on scope. If you can't name them, that's your homework. So now let's talk about telling the story. That question really forced me to zoom out. I had gotten good at building the deck, but I was telling the story for me, not for the person who needed it across the table. An executive doesn't want every number I tracked. They want to know, are we out of bus? Yes or no? And that's the headline. Doing the work isn't enough. You have to be able to explain it, and you have to match it to your audience. Your manager, your peers, your team each need a different version. I know it may sound like a lot, but you have to lead with that answer. So let's start with on time, on budget, on scope. Then you can offer the detail if they ask for it. And that's the lesson. So for your next update of your meeting, open with the 3 out-of-bus answers in plain English. Resist the urge to walk through every slide and every detail. Keep that deep detail ready in your back pocket for whoever actually wants it. Third point, and this is a really critical point, it's data versus information. I once had a scorecard I used to love to go through. It had 20 plus rows on it. Yes, literally 20. It went through everything. It had become a wall of numbers. But here's the problem. I had lost the plot. I couldn't tell you what any of it meant in a strategic way. I had everything from the first call that came in, how much time we talked with every person on the call, what categories it went into, etc. But we were operating a call center. I should have kept it very clear. Our number one promise was to answer 80% of the calls in 30 seconds, and then we had a budget to meet. That's the difference between data and information. Data is raw numbers. Information is what those numbers mean for the decision in front of you. Most scorecards are full of data. What you need are really in two buckets. Bucket one is the headline information. Does this tell me if I'm out of bus? Think about it that way. Headlines. Does it tell you if you're out of bus on time, on budget, on scope? Bucket two is typically more diagnostic data. Does this help me explain why I'm on time, I'm on budget, I'm on scope? Again, present the headlines and park the rest of it until you need it. Here's an action step for you. Pull up your current scorecard or dashboard right now. As you're listening or watching this episode, go row by row for a moment. Just peek through it, see what you see. And ask yourself, what's the headline information? And can I make that front and center? And then let me distinguish and pull away from it a little bit, the diagnostic data. Let me move that to the back. If you can't sort a row into one of those buckets, ask yourself why it's even there at all. See, here's the fact, family. You don't need more numbers. You need to know if you're delivering. And you need to be able to say it simply. And that's out of bus. Master that, and you stop looking like someone drowning in the spreadsheet. You know what? You start looking like the leader you wish you always had. Go be that for you and your team this week.